Have you ever felt your own kindness turn against you, leaving you exhausted, guilty, and trapped in a relationship that slowly erodes your sense of self? This is the altruism trap, where your empathy becomes the predator's most effective weapon. Clinical observations reveal that high-empathy individuals possess a critical psychological glitch, an overactive mirror neuron system that makes them instinctively absorb and respond to others' emotional states, even when those states are fabricated for manipulation. The mechanics of this control are precise and physiologically devastating. Manipulators identify empathetic targets through subtle tests of boundaries and then deploy calculated vulnerability. They trigger your fawn response by presenting themselves as wounded or misunderstood, activating your nervous system's drive to soothe and repair. This creates powerful trauma bonds through intermittent reinforcement, where moments of apparent connection flood your brain with dopamine, while periods of withdrawal heighten anxiety and cognitive dissonance. You begin questioning your own perceptions. Am I being too harsh? Maybe they really need me. What feels like compassion is actually psychological hijacking, as the predator exploits your altruism bias to maintain access and control without reciprocity. Over time, your nervous system adapts to this cycle, prioritizing the manipulator's emotional needs over your own survival instincts. Breaking free requires deliberate disruption of these patterns. First, enforce absolute no-contact boundaries wherever possible, removing all channels of communication to starve the manipulator of your emotional energy. When complete separation isn't immediately feasible, employ gray rocking tactics. Respond with neutral, minimal language devoid of emotional investment. Shift your phrasing from empathetic engagement to factual observation, saying "I notice this pattern" instead of "I feel bad about." This linguistic recalibration disrupts their ability to hook your mirror neurons. Internally, reframe your empathy as a finite resource reserved for reciprocal relationships, not a limitless obligation to fix broken people. Practice daily mental detachment by visualizing your emotional field as a protected boundary that only you control. Remember, if you're experiencing escalating conflict or safety concerns, prioritize professional support and safety planning immediately. These insights are not a substitute for expert intervention. In the end, the altruism trap teaches one unyielding truth: empathy without boundaries is self-betrayal. Protect what makes you human by refusing to let it be weaponized. If this resonates with your experience, subscribe to Dark Minders X for more clinical breakdowns of high-conflict personalities and psychological recovery tactics. Share your story in the comments below. Your awareness is the first step toward reclaiming control.